Today I'm making a video on authenticity. My authentic self is presenting today in Panama City, Panama, and I want to share from my heart the value of authenticity. The first thing about authenticity is that you have to be aware. Awareness is the first step in personal development. When you're aware of where you are and aware of where you want to go, you can see the gap and see what steps needs to happen for you to get there. As I walk, I want to assure you that behind me is buildings and places that have been built by men and women who gave their time, talent, and treasure. You see, there was a time that I was not aligned with my goals and vision. I just did stuff without even making a conscious effort. But since I started on my leadership journey, I have become more aware. Like I said, the first letter in authenticity is awareness. The second letter is you. All problems are universal. Everybody has the exact same problem. We want to be loved, we want to be heard, and we want to be seen. However, everybody's solution is kind of different. At this stage of my life, being in my 60s, early 60s, to make a note of that, I have a need that is different from when I was in my 50s. My problems have remained the same in some aspects. I need to be heard, seen, and loved, just like you. The third letter in authenticity is time. Time is running out quick. See, I have an hourglass, and my hourglass tells me that I'm in my 60th years, but it doesn't tell me how much is left. It's just like you. I want to let you know, time is a commodity that cannot be replaced. Please don't give your time for money because you don't know how much you're spending. Please try to take time to know what your talents are, what treasures you need, because one day you're going to be like me, have a house full of things that used to be treasures and now has become junk. The next letter in authenticity is habits. Let me tell you, without habits, there is no way on God's planet that you can become your best self. I did not feel like making this video, but I decided to make it in the city of Panama. Why? Because your habits make you. Yep, your habits make you. And I want to have good habits. And one habit I want to cultivate is making videos of the things that I value most and posting these videos so that it can help me become more adept in making the videos and help you see what my thought patterns is. If there's anything that helps you, please arrange to have somebody else have that pattern. Excuse me. So, like I was saying, habits are what make you. You don't feel like doing stuff. We don't live by feelings. I'm overweight. I don't even want to tell you how much I weigh. But walking in the city, I'm panting, huffing, and puffing because I haven't developed my habit of walking when I did not need to. Habits will take you from where you are now to where you want to be. The next letter in authenticity is E. Embrace the suck. Between where you are and where you want to go is a space. And in that space, you have a choice. You have a choice to become who you want to be or stay where you are. See, life is hard. You either pay now or pay later. Most of us pay later because we make the assumption that we're not making any payments. Staying still is not an option. Every time you stay still, you rot. Every time you move, you change. Change is the only reason that we know tomorrow is going to be better. Without change, you're not going to be better. So like I was saying, that letter that I talked about was E. The next letter is now. Now is the time to change. Not yesterday, not tomorrow. Tomorrow is not promised. Yesterday is a canceled check. Today is now. It's a present, it's a gift. What are you going to do with now? The next letter is T. Take time to be you. Don't be a duplicate. Be an original. Then T. I is for integrity. Did you know integrity is a circle? You start somewhere and you go all around and you end somewhere. Integrity is important. Is your walk and talk the same, or do you say something and do another? I have to check myself, because here I am. Since 2014, I have invested heavily in personal development, wanting to help women physicians such as myself. But I chicken out because I'm scared. But once I found out that the same physiological things I feel in my body is the same whether I'm excited or whether I'm afraid, I decided to change my word to excited. I have to be in integrity. I have to put the reps in. Did you know on the DISC, which is a personality scale, my I, which is the part of the inspirational part of the DISC, with the D is decisive, I is inspirational, S is supportive, and C is calculating or correct. I'm a complete I. However, I have worked in the C world. In that C world, I'm a physician. How can an I on the DISC be a physician? Because she's intentional, because she is inspirational. So I'm going to work on me being my best self. I'm going to be in integrity. This is one of the hotels in Panama, and it's one of the best. Oh, see the luxury, see the elegance, see the just see luxury at its best. So just feel the ambient. Oh my God, this is awesome. So like I said, authenticity. So the C is for correct. This is a correct place. This is a place of elegance. This is a place where you can feel the currency. Currency is money. Money that moves from one hand to another. Not money that is stagnant, it's movement. You see, when you have a current, something moves from a higher level to a lower level. Electricity is a current. We all are electric. Emotions are electric. Thoughts are electric. Anything that is good will always flow from a higher level to a lower level. See, when you have a power plant, that power plant generates energy. And the energy that the power plant generates has to be downloaded, stepped down, so that the transformer does not take that energy and directly put it in your TV set or your house. Otherwise, your house will burn down. A lot of us, you and I, we get in touch with energy and we decide that energy, we're not going to download it. We're not going to step it down. We just take it raw and we get exploded. Like I said, you have to have the current modulated to the level that you have capacity for. What do you have capacity for? What are you capable of doing? Not what you think, but what you're made. If you are a Mack truck, how dare you compete with a race car? A race car is built for speed, not to carry load. And a Mack truck is built to carry load and not for speed. Some of you are looking at other people, wanting to be them, because you don't understand the power of currency and capacity. So, like I was saying, authenticity. Okay, I, again, is integrity. You see, integrity gives you independence. Because if you are not independent first, how on earth can you be interdependent? The greatest form of freedom is not independence, it's interdependence. When you take care of yourself and you do what you need to do, then you join hands with other people who are doing the exact same. And together you can transform a country. Each of us here in transformation, in Paraguay, sorry, not Paraguay, in Panama, are independent souls who have now become interdependent, linking hands with Maxwell leadership. Each individual bringing their strength and their weaknesses, joining hands to form a force that is going to, this day, begin to speak values. Today, the value we talked about was attitude. You see, if you don't have an attitude of gratitude, you're going to have an attitude that sucks, pretty much. So when you have an attitude of gratitude, you will embrace the suck. And like I was saying, where was I again? Where was I? I. Okay, I talked about I again, integrity. And T, just have a triumphant smile like me. Talking about authenticity, transformation is change that happens one step at a time. So to be authentic, you should be ready to change. Did you know that your heart beats at a certain rate per minute? And if it doesn't, you die. If it is too slow, you're not going to get enough blood circulating. If it's too fast, it's going to feel like it's stagnant. And the most important is you. If you don't put you in authenticity, you're not authentic. Why are you looking around at everybody else, thinking you should be them, when he created you with an iris and a fingerprint that nobody else, dead, alive, or to come, has? You are important. You matter. So my name again, Falake Oluokun, and I'm talking to you from Panama City. This is the town square, and I'm letting you know that you are important. So, authenticity, that's the way to go. Hey, I did that video over